Good morning, everybody. I slept into about 7, and it's about 7:45 once I finally dragged myself out of bed. But I've got a lot to do today, so first I'm going to set up the Starlink so I can start uploading the video, and then get some coffee going because that sounds really good, and I really like some coffee. So those are the first two tasks of the day, and we'll see what happens from there. So I was setting up the Starlink here, and a bunch of turkeys just walked by. I don't think they're completely wild. I saw someone feeding them yesterday, but still, pretty cool. Alright, so I've got coffee made, I've got the video uploaded, so now I'm going to get everything here plugged in, because it's currently not. I just went to bed last night without charging anything. Probably not the smartest thing, but I was exhausted. So I'm going to get everything charged, and then I'm going to go dig out some breakfast and go from there. So it's about 10 o'clock, and I have this giant rat nest of a charging situation going on, but everything is charging all at once. Completely ridiculous, but it works. So I've been drinking coffee, just enjoying the morning. I'm copying files over to my backup hard drive, and I still haven't got breakfast. So I'm gonna go rummage around in the kayak and see if I can't find a good breakfast to eat. Okay, so I made a bit of a mess. I pulled all the food out of the hole. So it looks like a whole bunch of food there behind me, but I thought I was starting to get a little low, so I decided to pull it all out and count it, and I have about 2 weeks of food left. So I have contacted my parents. I just called them. I do that most days. And and told them that I'm going to need a resupply in less than 2 weeks. So I wish I hadn't let it get quite that low, but before I warned them, but that's okay. So yeah, I felt like I had a bunch more room in the hole. So 2 weeks of food is not really cutting it close, but it's not as much as I thought I had. So as I pulled it out, it felt like I was grabbing lots and lots of bags. But when you eat 3 meals a day, the food goes pretty quick. So rather than eating a breakfast meal, which I only have about 12 of left, I'm going to eat a Farm to Summit green chili mac and cheese meal. I have plenty of entrees. And then snack on maybe a green belly bar if I'm still hungry. The mango cashew coconut is not my favorite one, so I still have quite a few of those. But yeah, so I've got my food is being set up to be delivered. So yeah, it all should work out. I'm not really worried about it. So yeah, I've got everything charging. I'm transferring files over. I've got my food situation. A couple of the bags had water in them, so I've got those open and drying everything out. All the food is sealed inside Mylar bags, but it's better to not have water on them. So yeah, I think I'm well on my way to getting a good chunk of my chores done. I still need to do some laundry, some shower laundry, so I'm just going to wash the clothes with soap in the shower and hang them out to dry. I'm probably just going to do like an outfit for me to wear, because once I get to Pierre, I have some amazing river angels that are going to help me, and hopefully I'll be able to actually do laundry there and I don't have to hand wash everything, which takes forever. So yeah, that's kind of the general plan. I still need to go out to the kayak and kind of do some cleaning, reorganizing, that kind of stuff, but so far so good. It's been a very enjoyable morning. It's about 11, so hopefully the rest of the day will be just as relaxing and I'll get all of my stuff done. So it is pretty windy, kind of tucked in these trees here. There's a whole bunch of whitecaps out there, and I don't think I'd be moving very fast, if at all, so definitely worth it. It's supposed to storm this afternoon, evening, so yeah, I'm very glad that I'm here rather than on the water. So here's the mess that my kayak is. I've got all the food out of it, and I just need to reorganize things and pick up little bits of trash that I've managed to get inside the hole and just clean. So that's kind of the plan. I got to get all the water bladders refilled and just generally tidy up. So I've just got my regular cook kit here, the Jetboil Flash here, and just kind of doing some cleaning. So this is it's just a silicone kind of soft measuring cup that I've been using, but the problem is I set it down once and got it covered in dirt. I don't know, I think the camera could pick that up. The inside's clean, but the outside was really dirty, which was a problem because it typically sits inside the cup when I'm not using it. And so I had to put it in a separate bag for the past couple days, or probably half a week. So I'm really glad to be able to wash that clean and actually wash the spoon rather than lick it clean every day. And just generally clean up things, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to do that while making my brunch of mac and cheese. So it's about every time I walk outside, it turns on. So it's about 3 o'clock, and I've got all my clothes kind of washed, and they're drying out here. And they're definitely not very clean, but they're cleaner, and that's all that really matters. So yeah, it's been a pretty good afternoon. I've been just relaxing and working on projects and just kind of having a day off. So far, it hasn't actually stormed, and the wind has actually died down a little bit at the moment, but that's okay. It's still really nice to get a day off to get a bunch of stuff done that I don't normally do when on the water. So yeah, I have gotten several warnings about possible severe storms tonight. So I think it was still a good idea to take a day off here. So I'm just relaxing, and we'll see what happens the rest of the evening. Okay, so it's about 4:30. I just got the video edited, and now I'm going to get it uploaded. And it's been a really good day today so far. I've had an enjoyable time. So at some point, I'm going to have to start packing everything up and get working on that. But I'm going to relax for a little bit and deal with that later. So I did finally remember, I'm always forgetting to charge my tracker and this, the clip-on fan. They're usually attached to my life jacket, and I always forget to check those. So I found those this afternoon and realized I hadn't charged them. So luckily I was able to do that, and I'll have everything charged, and it'll be awesome. So yeah, I got to clean up all this mess of the food and then everything else, and get everything packed up and reload the boat. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get the boat down to the water in the morning. I'll have to figure that out. I'll ask during supper if it's possible to get a ride down tomorrow, because it is a fairly good distance down the hill to the ramp, and I do not want to have to drag that boat down. I will if I have to, but it will not be fun. So yeah, we'll see. I believe the restaurant opens at like 7, so I'm gonna once it turns 7, I'm gonna head over and get some food and go from there. So another thing is, I just got a notification on my phone that I'm in a tornado watch. So another good reason why I'm here and not on the bank. So that's interesting, and hopefully we'll get some. If we get any storms, they won't be too severe. So it's about 9 o'clock. I had a really good supper. It was a pulled pork sandwich with potato salad and cheesy potatoes and pasta salad. And I'm very full, and it was really good. So I'm going to, I've been here for a while. I just got the video posted, and I need to get all of this cleaned up. So I'm going to work on that and hopefully get down on the water at a somewhat decent time tomorrow, and get back on the water and see how far I can get towards Pierre, which is the state capital of South Dakota, just south of the dam. Okay, so I had a shower and a shave, and I'm clean, and it's amazing. So I think I'm just going to call it for tonight and just deal with everything else in the morning. So with that, I'm going to say good night. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.